Hey, 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 ho, 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 it's holiday beer time, here we go! Hey everybody, welcome back to the Salt of the Street studio once again for another fantastic day through our 24-day journey down the Costco German imported beers advent calendar. But before we dive into today's beer and find out what's going on there, just a big shout out to everybody that's been watching and supporting. If you're liking what we're doing on this channel, make sure to like this video, subscribe, get down in the comments, all the good stuff. And make sure while you're at it to check out the rest of the Salt of the Streets content right here on the channel. So, without any further ado, let's find out what's on tap today, shall we? Even as a young child, Marie was the heart and soul of the brewery Hausbrendel in the Bavarian city of Augsburg. Due to her adorable smile, she was able to wrap the biggest grouches around her finger. Just a lovely little girl that soon, when she was getting older, attracted the attention of a lot of young, smart fellows. The rumors of the beautiful brewer's daughter could not stay hidden for a long time from the young Konrad Schwartz from Süßmarschhausen. He wanted to take a look at Marie Hausbrendel by himself. Throughout a cheerful event, he accidentally just met her older sister in the first place. When he realized the confusing mistake, he immediately went out, finding his Marie. He met her and they fell head over heels in love, and soon the wedding bells were ringing. From this time on, the guests of the Braustubel in Süßmarschhausen groveled to their new landlady. There, people still tell one another to this day the story of Marie, and of course they drink a Helles in her honor. Nowadays, grandson Leopold dedicated a special beer to her grandmother, the Schwarzbrau Marie Hausbrendel, with its mild, fresh, and well-balanced taste. A typical Bavarian, typical Helles. Alright, so if you have not, at this point, gotten as much hilarity and entertainment out of the English translations brought to you direct from Germany, I don't know what to tell you, because it's too funny. I mean, the grandson is apparently making a beer in honor of her grandmother Marie. But hey, I'm not going to say anything bad about it other than it's very entertaining, which is not a bad thing, because most of these German brewery websites are meant for people in Germany, and so there is generally not an English translation directly from the website. And on this particular beer, I was just thankful that they did it. We got a little chuckle out of it. Some of the grammar is obviously not up to English standards, if you will, but hey, we're not going to worry too much about that. They made it easy for us. So, without any further ado, let's get into today's beer. The Marie Hausbrendel Helles beer. I do like the fact that on what appears to be like half the Helles beers, all they do is just put hell. So, that's cool. It's easier to pronounce. Alright, the pour. Let's do the pour today. Let's do it. We're going to start pouring. We're going to twist the bottle slightly as to not have the chug factor and the extra foaminess. We do kind of have a nice strong head there. And I was reading something last night, actually, when doing last night's beer, that the larger heads on some of these Pilsners and Helles beers and things like that are actually supposedly meant to stop any like extra stringent aromas from breaking through from the actual beer portion while you take your sips. So even though there's a nice head on this, I think this is the proper head that we should be having for our German lagers. So let's take a smell and hopefully not get it up the nose or the beard. We did it again. The nose is just, it's too big. The nose is too big. Yeah, nice, light, semi-floral maltiness. It's kind of, it's kind of the rest of the way these Helles beers go. Nothing's truly outstanding right off the nose. Just seems like it's going to be a generally pleasant, light, crispy experience. So let's put that to the test. Yeah, light, crispy, refreshing. That's a solid Helles beer. It's a very solid Helles beer. Still tastes like beer. Doesn't seem watered down at all like our Helles that shall not be named. No, I'm a big fan of this. It's light. You know, there's kind of a little spiciness going on in there, like some peppery action. Not too much. Just enough to let you know that it's there, really. Makes it kind of a more round, more complex than your standard Helles beer. Well, I think we're going to have to give this one a shout out to Marie. Marie, you done good. I don't know if it was your good looks or maybe your grandfather's brewing know-how, but cheers to you. So, even though Maria is a fine beer, we have to throw it up against the stack and see where she lines up. Let's go over and take a look. Now, the Maria beer fell actually pretty high when we compare it against the rest of the stack here. Top 5, in fact. I think it's the only plain Jane Hella we have on the top 5. So, big shout out to Maria for pulling out a strong place in the stack. Alright guys, so that'll do it for day 11. I know we're cutting it a little short here, but I gotta get me to a holiday party with some of my friends. So, in the meantime, we'll be back here. I'll be probably drinking some beer tonight. Be drinking some more beer tomorrow for day number 12. So, we'll see you tomorrow. And in the meantime, cheers.
Welcome to the salt of the streets, coming at you every week with this food for thought. Hope you ready to